Hey, welcome back to my channel, and today I want to I want to introduce you guys to this world building thing that I have for a couple years now. I initially thought of this idea during high school and my math class, that's how things are, but I have this idea of a group of basically like a coven, and they are very inclined in a specific, element, and that element will kind of show through their hair color. So it will be mostly normal color, and then there will be a streak of something color that represented their power. And basically it's just I never really go through this road that much. I only have a brief character building and a really slight world building, and that's all. But basically it's that the world is very much a magic accepting road, but no one really do understand what magic is yet. They're still in a very experimenting phase of this, for them, a new power that they discover. And my character here was in one of an older family that started to have this kind of power. So he got more experience already, because he already have one or two generations of magic users. And his name is Luke, and I originally this is an older version of him, but I originally draw him to be more feminine, and then it kind of grows into a more androgynous face. And I don't know, today I just kind of want to draw him to be more older and more mature, and still inclined, is it the word? Well, still is in touch with the more softer side of himself, and still are elegance and all that, but also having more masculine traits. But I will show one of the first picture I draw of him, and he was very much a lot more feminine. But I've gone through a lot of phases of different art styles with him, and he's also one of my this world building project is also in my portfolio when I was applying for my college. And to be honest, I really do want to find a better name for this whole world, and really work on this world as a series. But basically for him, his power, his magical power is very based on, well, based on like specifically plants near water, if that would make sense. Like those like moths that's creeping around rocks or something, you know, or like seaweed or anything. They can, well, he can like draw powers from them, and I don't know, I'm still trying to figure out a more creative way to do this, but basically as anything that attached to the moss or like the seaweed or anything that is attached to it, there can be a certain level of control that he can gain, and we will slowly learn that it's more than that. But there is a hint just for now that I will not kind of go through that on how he's gonna grow with his like magic ability. But this little guy on the bottom left, his name is John. He is a creation of Luke that he once in his teenage year accidentally put a spell on 2 rocks that end up turning them alive, and they just keep, well, they don't really talk, but the only word they can say is John. So then they just start calling, like he just start calling them Johns. But yeah, he don't really know how he did it, because that's kind of not in his knowledge of what his magic is. But that's kind of started to make him really curious about what it is more into the whole magic that they don't know yet, and they really do want to find out, and that will kind of be the story. And yeah, me drawing this tree trunk here, really just me trying to draw something that's like, ooh, green. Like something that reminds me of like greeneries and stuff, and you know, his vibe is very much foresty for me, even though I do want him to have more of a relations with water as well, which will slowly show, hopefully, and when like, what does it go? When the story goes on. name for this world building project yet. I originally called it the Forest Coven because it is a bunch of witches in the forest. But then I started to think that it's not as well descriptive. Like, it's not describing the world that I am thinking of as well as it was. So yeah, I might change that. But I mostly just because I have also some other characters and also some creatures that I already made during like my high school years that I might just keep making other videos about it. And I also have a whole other species of civilizations that also have some really tragic stories. So yeah, if you guys are interested in those or have any suggestions for the world building or like name suggestions or anything, please let me know. And also, I'm really sorry my head keep poking through the camera. I don't know why. I guess I just feel like I cannot see that well, so I just kind of keep leaning forward. But yeah, if there's any suggestions for names for any like magical systems, because I'm really not sure how the whole magical systems is gonna work. But yeah, if there's any suggestions like that, please let me know. And yeah, that's basically the video. And if you find this video interesting, please consider leave a like and a comment. If you have any suggestions and anything, please leave a comment. And if you want to see more of this kind of video, please consider subscribing. And I guess that's it. I hope you guys have a great day, and bye.